Throughout this video, I built various bases in Minecraft, ranging from this super yacht and massive temple to this 5-minute hut, if you can even call it that, okay? What the I spent all the time on the exterior, okay? There's no interior. There's nothing on the inside, and I can promise you the interior of the 15-minute base is gonna look much better than this one. So let's go ahead and get to it. But first, we gotta actually build the base, which is gonna be pretty easy because we really only need 2 blocks, red and white concrete. It's a pretty simple design. For the start of this build, I make a little circle out of red concrete. Then I make the red circle too high before adding 2 white circles on top of it. Starting to look like a can of tuna out here. Now we're about 3 minutes in, and it's starting to look a little bit better. So I decided to add some depth to the build, and this is how it looks. It's looking pretty good. And this is what the finished product looks like. This is a top tier lighthouse. But what is most important is the interior better than the first base. I hope so. Bam! Look at the carpet. Attention to detail. I'm not gonna lie, 10 times better than the first base, okay? We walk up the stairs to see the second floor. Let me break it down. Carpet, kitchen. Over here we have a nice little dining area. Guys, look at the detail of the ceiling. Enough said. 2 words, farmhouse. And I'm starting off with a staircase that leads directly to the front door. It's gonna look something like this. Then moving on to the structure of the first floor before finishing it off with some detail and then building a little bit of the roof. And for being about 20 minutes in, this is looking pretty good.
I mean, it's alright.
And I still have the entire second floor and roof to complete. And I only have 40 minutes remaining, so let's get going. I quickly started working on the front section of the roof that covers the front of our house. Then quickly finishing another section of the roof before starting on the structure of the second floor. Look at the detail. And finally, with the third and final roof done, it is now fully finished on the outside and the inside, plus 2 additional builds on the outside. Looking at the inside first, right when you walk in, you see this horrible staircase. The steps are uneven. And now to my kitchen and dining room, where we have this beautiful dining room table. Heading up the crooked stairs, we have my master bedroom. We got a nice 3-wide bed. For some reason, I have a heart carpet in my room. I don't know. And in our attic, we have
Hell no, man. What the fuck?
a nice enchantment table, and that's pretty much it. But we still have 2 other builds on the outside, starting with this wheat farm. You know, it's a wheat farm. What do you expect? And now moving on to my garden, and just look how good it looks. Look at those arches. We have torch flower, beets, carrots, cocoa beans, sugar cane, and bamboo. And I can't forget about my llama farm. This is the greatest base of all time. I have llamas. Also, there's 2. I put a baby in here. I don't know what happened to it. Up next is a 3-hour base, and I'm gonna be building a massive jungle temple. But first, I gotta clear some land out because there's no room. I started by removing any bamboo and trees in the area that I want to build in. Once everything was cleared, I came in and flattened the land just so it'd be easier to build on. And now that the landscaping is complete, we can finally get started on the temple. For the actual temple, I'm gonna be building most of it out of stone bricks, and she's gonna be big. The design is very simple. Every 3 blocks I build up, I go 1 in. And after I repeat it for 12 times, this is how we're looking. It's looking pretty good. And now all that's left to do is add an entrance and a little more detail, and then we're finished with the outside. First entrance I came up with took 15 minutes, and it looks like this. So for the new design, I went with something very simple, just a door with some steps. And for the detail, I added 2 lines going down the temple, then building some arches before coming in and kind of sculpting the arches. Refining, I don't know. I added detail to the arches, then finally came in and added some detail to the base of the temple. Boom, bop, bam. The outside is done, and now it's... Look how good the base looks. Well, you've already seen the outside. It's time to see the inside. Okay. So right when you walk in, we got a nice wheat farm. We have carrots, potatoes, melons, pumpkins, and bamboo. And you can't forget about the animal farm, okay? We got it. Why is there a cat? I don't eat cats. Heading up to the second story, we have a hallway. Let's go. Look at the kitchen. First off, the pattern of the floor, it looks pretty good. We got some cookbooks. We have ventilation in Minecraft. Moving on to the next room. This room might be one of my favorites. Everything comes together perfectly. We have our guest bedroom. We have a nice little bedroom right here. Nice painting on the wall just to add some detail. But wait, hidden enchantment room.
That's fucking illegal.
Final room in the second floor. It is a villager working area. They have their own little pods. There's no beds. Heading up the ladder, you're not ready for what's behind me because we have Yeah, this is horrible. We got a golden tree, golden bed right in the middle, a nice skylight, I guess. Bro, who are you walking up on like this? But overall, for a 3-hour base, this is pretty good. But up next, we have the 5-hour base, and this 5-hour base is by far the biggest, and that's because I'm gonna be building a super yacht. Starting underwater,
I am under the water.
I first started with an outline, then filling it in before building up the base of my yacht. And finally, after 45 minutes, this is how we're looking. Boy, I know, it doesn't look like a lot, but it's a lot of work. I was underwater, it doesn't matter. What matters is that I'm onto the first level of the yacht. I started by building up the front, then the back, before connecting the two with the middle section, before adding levels 2, 3, 4, and finally level 5. And this is the 5-hour base. It is finished, and we have 5 different levels to explore. Starting with level 1, we got a nice speedboat.
Stop the cap.
We have 4 jet skis. We got a blue, a green, a red, and an orange. Finally, all the way at the end of level 1, we have a barn in a yacht. We got all the food you might need, including carrots, wheat, potatoes. We got some berries, and then we got pigs and cows. And listen, these animals are living fine. Moving on to level 2, right when you walk in, we have a nice little hangout area. We have a designer couch, $20,000. Walking through the hallway to the left, we have a nice closet. Look at all the storage. We have a modern kitchen area. Moving on to level 3, you walk up here and boom, we got a nice circular bedroom. All right, bro, the lamps, pretty good. We have another hangout area. If we walk up these stairs, we have a arcade room. We got a skee ball machine right here. We're not doing too well. We're not doing too well. We got a whole basketball court. And we are finally on to the last 2 levels. For level 4, it was supposed to be an armor room. I ran out of time, so I was able to only add armor. There's a skeleton on level 4. Moving to level 5, we have the control room. Okay, this isn't that bad. Level 4, horrible. Level 5, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.